Hi everybody, welcome to Module 2, Social Culture and Technology. This module starts September 6th and ends September 18th, and it is really focusing on culture. I'll keep this screencast quick so you can get to work. So, task 1, a brief discussion on your culture. In this task, I'd like you to just share some of your cultural background, kind of based on culture as a definition. So make sure you're really focusing on the culture rather than other elements of your life. And this is kind of an informal discussion. It's not graded, but it is required. And you can respond to people or not. If you have something to share or ask or something that resonates with you, go ahead and respond to somebody. It's a really great way to communicate and get to know your classmates in this online forum. Task 2 is a whole group discussion. So last module we did small group discussions. This week we're all coming, or this module, we're all coming together for a whole group discussion, and it should be very interesting. It should be a really rich discussion. We are going to be watching a video of Bill Cosby's, excuse me, older stand-up routine on prejudice, and so obviously there's going to be a lot of dynamics with the video itself, and then also the social implications of Bill Cosby himself as he's, kind of transferred from a really beloved figure to somebody with a very dark past that has a lot of unknowns. So I think it should be a really interesting discussion. And this will work the same way as the discussions did before. So your original post is due Friday, September 11th, and 2 reply postings due before Friday the 18th. Friday the 18th. And you are going to submit a discussion summary and self-assessment to the Dropbox before Friday the 18th. And it seemed like everybody had that system down pretty well before, but let me know if you have any questions. And if I saw that maybe the system was confusing to you, I'll send you an email and just clarify. So your next task, 3 and 4 kind of blend together into 4 total reading tasks. You are going to read an article for task 3, and then for task 4, you are going to choose 3 out of 5 listing readings provided below. And so there's also links to these just in the content area. That might be easier. Okay, so all of those readings and the video and your personal thoughts are going to be contributing to a written response. Your written response will be due Friday, September 18th, submitted to the Dropbox. So I'll read the prompt to you. It's kind of an open format question, so I really want you to share your opinions based on what you've read and what you know. So what sort of connections between technology and culture were you able to make, so based on the readings and your background? What societal issues may have been significantly impacted positively or negatively by culture, by technology? Any example of all 3 working against each other? Really consider technology as it was meant not to be just as your cell phone, iPad, or laptop. So technology in a broader sense. That sentence is worded oddly, I'm realizing as I read it, but just consider technology in a broader sense, not just your cell phone. In this case, think of its simple definition. Technology is using tools, skills, knowledge, and resources to meet a human want or need. And so your basic guidelines for this paper, make sure you title it correctly. I put the wrong module number there, but make sure you do it right. You can write free-form paragraphs or answer each question individually. Just be sure that you answer all the questions, and it's really based on your opinions, and so if you end up writing free form, I feel like that might make the most sense, but you can do it whatever way you want. The length is approximately 1 to 2 pages, 12-point font, Arial, Times New Roman, any standard font is fine. Be sure to use proper mechanics and spelling and APA citation of any outside resources. You don't need to cite the resources that we provided here unless you use an in-text citation, just so we know where it came from. Okay, that is it. Please let me know if you have any questions. And just so you know, I am going to be out in the woods with a bunch of teenagers from Tuesday until Thursday this week. My school is going on an expedition, and so I'm not going to be in internet range. So I won't be able to answer emails between Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. I'll be back on my computer Thursday night to see if I had any questions from you. But just keep that in mind, please. All right, have a great 2 weeks, and I'll be hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.